Hey everyone, today we'll discuss Balochistan enduring struggle, a region rich in resources but long marked by conflict, political tensions, and demands for autonomy. Understanding this issue is important because it connects history, geopolitics, and human rights in the region, shaping the broader dynamics of South Asia. So let's begin with the topic. Balochistan is the largest province of Pakistan by area but the least populated. It is located in the southwestern part of the country that borders Afghanistan, Iran, Punjab, Sindh, and the Arabian Sea. It occupies 44% of Pakistan's total territory, that's almost half the country. It has a long coastline along the Arabian Sea. The region consists mostly of mountains, deserts, and dry plateaus. This region is extremely rich in resources. It has natural gas, coal, gold, and copper in abundance. Balochistan is also the fruit basket of Pakistan. It produces a lot of country's fruits and nuts. But despite these resources, this region remains highly impoverished, with 70% of its population classified as multidimensionally poor. In fact, it is Pakistan's poorest province, the least developed and most heavily militarized. Moving on to see, why can't Pakistan lose Balochistan? So dear students, Pakistan has always feared Balochistan. And it's not just because of rebellion. It's because if Balochistan goes, everything goes. Balochistan has a vast coastline along the Arabian Sea, and it is because of this coastline that China chose Balochistan. They chose it for CPAC, that is China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. And the crown jewel of this project is a port, the Gwadar port. The deep sea Gwadar port is strategically important for trade and energy routes. It's a key part of the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, a major project connecting China to the Arabian Sea. And this is what makes Balochistan so crucial. Gwadar provides direct access to the Indian Ocean, and the rest of Balochistan offers an alternative land route. That is why this province is important for Pakistan. Without it, CPAC becomes a carcass. Pakistan loses the Gwadar port and access to the Arabian Sea becomes limited. This will seriously hurt Pakistan's relationship with China if they lose Balochistan. Now, geography is only half the crisis. It's also about natural wealth. Balochistan is home to the Sui gas fields. It supplies much of Pakistan's domestic energy. Then there are minerals. A big share of Pakistan's extractive economy depends on it. Pakistan will lose the wealth but keep the debt if Balochistan goes. And that's a lot of debt. The loans from China, the cost of CPAC, the unpaid dues to foreign investors. Islamabad will have to pay all of it. And beyond all of this is a question of national unity. Losing half of your country will be a serious blow, which is why the Pakistan army has spent decades trying to crush the Balochistan insurgency. Now, moving on to see what is Balochistan insurgency. So, dear students, Balochistan insurgency refers to a long-running conflict between Baloch nationalist groups and the government of Pakistan in the province of Balochistan. Many Baloch groups demand greater autonomy, control over natural resources, or full independence. The roots of the conflict go back to 1948, when the princely state of Kalat was integrated into Pakistan. Some Baloch leaders opposed this merger, which led to the first armed uprising. Since then, several insurgencies have occurred in Balochistan. Some of the major causes are: first, political marginalization. Baloch leaders argue that people of Balochistan have limited political power in Pakistan's federal system. Second, control over natural resources. Although the province has gas, copper, gold, and minerals, locals claim they receive very little share of the revenue. Third, economic underdevelopment. Despite being the largest province, Balochistan still remains poor in infrastructure, education, and healthcare. Fourth, security and military presence. Frequent military operations by the Pakistani army have increased resentment among sections of the Baloch population. Next, role of strategic projects. The development of Gwadar port under CPAC has increased tensions. Some Baloch groups claim these projects benefit outsiders while local communities are displaced or ignored. Then, religious extremism. Balochistan faces militant recruitment by groups like Al-Qaeda, Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, and sectarian outfits, with the Hazara Shia community frequently targeted by sectarian violence. Geopolitical factors. Pakistan believes that instability in neighboring countries and some cross-border militant groups may be helping or encouraging the insurgency in Balochistan. And lastly, current situation. The insurgency is low intensity but persistent. Attacks occur occasionally on Pakistani security forces, pipelines, and infrastructure projects. The Pakistani government has tried military operations, political negotiations, and development programs to control the situation. Moving on to see what is India's stand on Balochistan issue. India says it is not involved in the situation in Balochistan and rejects Pakistan claims that it supports Baloch militants. India asked Pakistan to solve its internal problems instead of blaming other countries. Diplomatic stand. India's position on Balochistan is influenced by geopolitics, regional stability, and its complicated relationship with Pakistan. At the same time, India sometimes raises concerns about minority rights and human rights in Balochistan, consistent with its democratic and secular values. Regional stability. The conflict in Balochistan, along with China's projects under CPAC, creates security concerns in South Asia. And lastly, India's balanced position. India tries to protect its strategic interest while also supporting the rights of the Baloch people within international laws and norms. And so with this, I hope you have understood the whole concept. So if you have enjoyed learning with me, do subscribe to my YouTube channel, UPSC Simplified by Anika, and don't forget to hit the like button for this video. Thanks for watching.